Hello, everyone. We are here with a the new season of new draft. We are doing VDL, which I believe is in its ninth season. Yes, ninth. Um, we're gonna go over our team for week 1 and week 2 because the team did drastically change. So you will see one version one week, a different version week. This is currently the first version before everything changed. So I'm gonna go over everything that was that was picked like right away, what was not. Well, we had first overall pick. We picked Rotom Heat mostly because it's Rotom Heat. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's got levitate. It's like its main weakness. It doesn't care about. It's just it's got good solid stats all around. Always nice. Round 2, I believe we picked, it was either Cincino or Quagsire. So one of the two, I don't remember which one was which. But either way, we basically picked them back to back. Which, Cincino give us some hazard remover. Quagsire is has an immunity with water absorb. It's great with unaware. That's not really ever useful in draft, but there's always that. As you guys can notice, we didn't really get a good steel type, mostly because a lot of them went round 2. So that was kind of a problem. A lot of teams experience it's like either you got either really good steel type or you ended up having to grab one of the more mediocre ones, which in our case we kind of had to because we have Tinkatuff. Which is also a fairy type, but then again, even the fairies were not that great, did not have a great selection. There was very few great ones, and the rest kind of fell apart. We also grabbed Toadscruel for more hazard removal. We grabbed Sasui and Sneasel for more speed. We grabbed Umbreon, mostly because it just walls everything. And on a side, you guys could also see our point budget of 70, which is, not great. And the fact that we had to grab 10 mons, and the fact that the Terra budget was literally a total of 7, and you had to have 2 Terras at a minimum, which was not great. I'm not gonna lie. The fact we end up getting Knuckle Second Haunter is they're not great, they're not bad, but it's we have 4 Eviolite Mons, and that's not great for week 1, I'll put it that way. That is essentially the first week of stuff happening. We're gonna go over, obviously there's some good stuff here, different Mons with rocks, different things with spikes, a lot of stuff with T-spikes. Does not show Cincino here with the hazard removal. Mostly because it's tidy up and it's not listed here, which is unfortunate, but do what you do. So now we're gonna go with the new drops and the upgrades. Yeah, so we changed. We used basically most of our transactions. We had 5 total. We used 4 of them because we needed to overhaul our team quite a bit. So first thing first, we dropped was Rotom for Hoopa. Hoopa basically gives us a lot more damage, which is great because it's got a lot better stats because it's got base 600 CSD. It did cost good. It was 1 point cheaper than Rotom, but obviously I didn't want to take it originally, mostly due to the fact of Sucker Punch and Shadow Sneak exists, and those kind of just eliminate Hoopa from existence. Next thing we dropped Hisuian Sneasel for Hitmonchan, which we did make a new Terra Captain. It's another hazard remover. We still keep fighting. We don't keep our poison resist, which it's kind of unfortunate, but Hitmonchan does have better stats at least, and also has mostly better abilities. So at least there's that, and also has a little more coverage to hit Mons, so is nice. And one of the other things we used to replace Rotom is Electros, because yet again, its stat total is around the same, if I recall. Well, it's actually slightly less, but it's got better offensives and almost the same amount of bulk. It's just, much slower, which is not so bad because it does give a slow Volt turn at the very least. And we also picked up Pyroar, which is it gives us another speed tier, which is nice. It's also a very good Terra Captain because, well, it only costs 3 points, and a lot of Terra Captains that are 3 or less are kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. Hitmonchan's also 3 points. But yet again, they're like some of the better Terra Captains that we still had access to on the board that no one picked up, thankfully. But this is week 2. Should be week 2 onward, hopefully. We don't have to make another drop or transactions. We don't know yet, but so on so goes. And also, I also like to point out a very specific ruling we have for this league is the matches are done based on your win-loss record. So obviously, week 1, anyone can fight anyone. Week 2, it starts adjusting and obviously keeps going from there, which is nice and also kind of weird because this is the first I've never seen this before. I'd also like to point out, when looking at important stuff for move-wise, we now have 6 Mons with Knockoff, we have 6 Mons with Light Screen, we have 4 Mons with Reflect, 4 with Encore, 5 with Taunt, 3 Baton Pass, 3 U-Turn, 1 Volt Switch. We don't have anything with Flip Turn, because I don't know why Quagsire does not want Flip Turn for whatever reason, but oh well. Yeah, also no Parting Shot, but then again, I don't know how many Mons learn Parting Shot in low tier. Defog, there wasn't many Mons on the board that had it that were actually good. I think the most other thing that was there still, I believe, is the Decidueye. The Hisuian one, because the normal Decidueye one was taken, which is, kind of unfortunate, but Well, either way, I will see you guys in week 1, where we play Stall, and after that, we don't know who we play. We'll find out literally the week of, essentially. So, till then, bye-bye.